All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy True Inferno. Today's day is Monday, July the 24th, and I am back out again, but I am back at the Henry Ford Community College. So why am I here? Remember what I said in my last video. We got some routes to explore. So as you can see over here, this is what the game is looking like right now, Henry Ford Community College. So we're gonna go here and move over here, and there is one nearby route here. Now also nearby this area is the Civic Center, good old Civic Center in Dearborn. Over there there's two routes, if y'all remember my last video. So what we're gonna do is not mess with the routes, not just yet. The reason why is because over the course of the past few days, we learned a number of things about these routes. So one thing is, the main reason why people want to do routes aside from exploring and getting rewards is to get Zygarde cells. Now, if you were to just jump in this as is, you won't get any Zygarde cells. And the reason for that is because, or the theory, is because in order for you to get Zygarde cells, you need, I forgot what the thing is, like a Zygarde jar or a container of sorts to put your Zygarde cells in. And we don't have that yet. So what we need to do is, we need to go over here, and actually I need to claim something for today, and we need to move over here and move on down here. So we got from A to Zygarde, step 1 to 6. That was inadvertently completed because it was so easy. Like a kid could do it, a 2-year-old kid could do it. So anyhow, we're gonna claim the 5 pineapples, the 5 potions. I said the 5 potions and the 5 regular Pokeballs, and we just gonna get 500 dust. So get that out the way. This fool Willow's back to say some more nonsense. Shut up, Willow. And now we got to make 5 great throws, power up Pokemon 5 times, and hatch an egg. So all that can easily be done for the most part. Let me check on my eggs progress real quick. And we got some ways to go to hatch a 2-kilometer egg, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna walk around Henry Ford Community College and try to hatch these 3 eggs, and then we're gonna get back to this spot right here. So yeah, let's go. I go this way. It took a little bit, but we did accomplish step 2 of 6. So we're gonna claim the 10 regular Raz, the 10 Nana berries, the 10 Pokeballs, and 1,000 dust. And this fool Willow here to say some more nonsense. And just like that, we can now get past step 3, where we're gonna get 10 Great Balls, 10, what's that, Super Potions? Yeah, Super Potions, and 1,000 dust. And here we go. First off, we're gonna get this thing, which is the Zygarde Cube. So that's our container. That's the jar that I was talking about. We need that first. And now we got our encounter with Zygarde, and it's 10% puppy dog form. So, I mean, the pineapples won't matter because this thing goes off of Zygarde cells, and I didn't get an excellent throw on that. That should have been an excellent throw. Let's see, we got the, oh, he kicked out, okay. 974 CP. I already know that's not the hundo, because the hundo's like 1,000 or something. So this one might be crappy IVs, unfortunately. Let's see, 1. Okay, that's it. This thing is being stubborn. Let's use a regular Raz on it. So don't like pineapples. Okay, I get the hint. Another excellent throw. Let's see the catch. 1. What the heck? Bruh. All of these with the exception of 1 were good throws. Okay, here we go. Another excellent throw. Let's see it. 1, 2. Thank you, man. My goodness, this thing was being stubborn as heck. All right, so we got Zygarde in the books. There it is, Pokedex entry right there. So here's what we're going to do. 974 CP. IVs are trash, 10, 13, 10. So as you can see, we need 50 Zygarde cells to change its form. And then to go from that to that Megazord form rather, you need 250 Zygarde cells, which is ridiculous. So there you go with that. Now this fool Willow is about to say some more nonsense, whatever, blah, 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 shut up, go away. Thank you. All right, follow 3 routes, catch 20 Pokemon by following routes, and find a Zygarde cell. So that's what we're about to do right now. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I'll be honest, I have no clue where I'm going at the moment. So I'm standing in like this little crosswalk right here, outside of Henry Ford Community College. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna look into a map. We're gonna go all the way over to routes, and there's one route nearby here. So let's take a look at it real quick. So apparently this is an 18-minute walk, I'm assuming. So let's see, waiting for data to load. So apparently this one covers the University of Michigan at Dearborn. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna follow it. So we need to go to the starting point. So the starting point is right here. Okay, so this does start at the University of Michigan at Dearborn. So we're gonna get to the starting point first, and then we're gonna see where this takes us. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna hold this camera like this for the whole 18, 19 minutes because my left arm would be tired. So that's not happening. Let's see what happens. I click on it. Okay, so let's X out of that. So we got the option to pause the route in case we need to stop or something, or take a detour, like use the bathroom, get something to eat, or get something to drink or something like that, which is good, which is very important. So there you go with that. And let's see, we should be at the starting point. Oh, they gave me a 10-kilometer egg. Okay. Oh, look at that, Executor, which is not, well, it can't be shiny, but that CP is way too high, so I'm gonna ignore that and let that be. And let me check this Young Goose. That is not shiny. All right, so we should be at the starting point any second. So now the objective is to figure out, oh, well, I think I know where to go next. We need to go all the way down there. So I'm gonna walk down there, capture some Pokemon along the way, and see what happens. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so we made it to the Pokestop that had the flag on it, and I'm working on, well, I'm gonna pass up on this Mankey. So let's see what happens when we spin this Pokestop right here that is inhabited by Cliff, and I'm gonna ignore Cliff because one, I got better things to do, and two, I already got a shiny, what is the thing, what do you got? Aerodactyl, shiny shadow Aerodactyl. Okay, so we made it here, so now what? I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, there it is. So this is the beginning of the route. Okay, so we start here. Oh, okay, so now I see the line. All right, so now we need to walk along this path here. And now that I think about it, when I was here doing the Squirtle Community Day joint, I did see somebody walking down this way. I think they were on their phone as well. So now what we need to do is walk down this path, and we're looking for some green orbs on the ground. So hopefully I'll find some of that. So yeah, stay tuned. So I'm walking, we found a Zapdos. So we already caught one of these. I used the Master Ball on one when I was in Houston. So we're gonna see if we can get ourselves another Zapdos, GALARIAN ZAPDOS to be exact. And dang it, I messed up with the timing, but we did get a nice throw. 1, 2, bruh, stay. Typical, it fled. And so far, no Zygarde sales, unfortunately. So we're gonna keep it moving. So here's the thing, as I was walking over here, I noticed that none of my steps nor stats were being collected, and that's because I started at the ending point and I didn't click on reverse. So we now made it to the gym of University of Michigan at Dearborn. So basically you want the blue flag. The blue flag is the starting point, and apparently the orange flag, which is way down there somewhere, which is where I came from, that is the ending point. So it didn't even count. So yeah, there's that, because as you can see, it talks about some 53 meters. Well, obviously that's not miles, so they gotta be meters. Or millimeters walk or something like that, I don't know. So that's interesting if I do say so myself. But now that we are at the starting point, we gotta go back that way anyway. So, you know, that's where my car is. We're gonna walk down that way, and we're gonna see if we can get ourselves some Zygarde cells. So let's check in on our crest. We already caught 20 Pokemon. Now we gotta follow, and they didn't count that as well. So now we're gonna follow this route over here, and we need to find a Zygarde cell. So hopefully we can do that. Now we're going. All right, so we are walking along the path now, so you can see the blue trail that we leave now, and that's really what I'm going to show y'all. That blue trail is leading the way. We're not leading the way, but we are leaving that blue trail. So yeah, the blue flag is definitely the starting point, and we are going towards the orange flag or red flag, whatever color you think it is. So we are basically going the opposite way from where we came from. Now, the main thing here is to find Zygarde cells. So now that we figure out how to properly explore a route, we can now try and see if we can find any Zygarde cells. I'm gonna capture some Pokemon and see if that would generate a Zygarde cell that, you know, we've encountered along this route. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Call it Young Goose. All right, so there it is. And IVs are interesting in PvP IVs, but it's not useful in PvP, so trash. And nothing happened so far. No Zygarde cells that I could see anyway. Not to mention, it is kind of bright as heck, so it's kind of hard to look at the screen of my phone. So there's that as well. But we're gonna keep it moving along this route and see if we can get any Zygarde cells. Stay tuned. We were walking and we finally got one. We got a Zygarde cell. So let's go ahead and tap on it. And we got it. So we got, what did I say? They said 0 Zygarde cells was sucked in the cube. Oh, wait a minute. We can check by clicking on our Zygarde. So, oh no, we can't click that. Okay. Okay, so there it is. It did count. We did get a Zygarde cell, as we are almost at the finish line, by the way. So let me see. Is that a way to check, like, how many that was? Okay, here we go. Zygarde cube. Oh, it don't even say. Why don't, what the heck? It don't say how many you got. Oh, that's lame. That is weird as heck. So there's the finish line right there. So that little orange flag, or whatever that is, that's the finish line. And yeah. So apparently we got a Zygarde cell. So I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that, because we can't even see it. There's the cube right there. Where's it at? Right here. I can't click on it, so I don't know. Let me get to the starting point, the finish line, and then I'll get back to the car. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so there it is. The route is now done. So I just got credit for that. Congratulations, I just earned a badge. So let me see. We got some items, some dust, some XP. All right, I'm gonna rate that 5 stars. You know, it was at a campus, so there's security here, and it was safe, so yeah, no problems there. And now, the route is gone. So let me see. Can I do it again? Okay, yeah, the route is here now, but there's 2 routes now, which is weird. I don't know how there could be 2 routes. That makes no sense. Okay. Yeah, there's only 1 route here. I don't know about a second route, unless they talk about reversing. I don't know. So let's back up out of there real quick. But yeah, more importantly than that, let's take a look at our inventory real quick. And is there something here that says anything about our Zygarde cell? And we can't click on that. So there's that. Now let's check on Zygarde itself. Okay, there it is. We got 1 Zygarde cell. So yeah, we had to click on our Zygarde. So don't transfer it. Matter of fact, I'm about to start mine right now, because this is very important. Even though it's got crappy IVs, do not transfer it at the moment. So I start mine, so it won't be accidentally transferred. We got 1 Zygarde cell, but we need like 299 more, if you can believe that. So I'm gonna go to the car, and I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on routes. So yeah, or on exploring routes, that is. So yeah, stay tuned. So it's the next day. It is Tuesday, July the 25th. So what happened was this. I was given access to create routes, and right when I was about to do that, I was at the gas station, it started raining like crazy, so I went home. So now it's a new day. Yes, it is, and we're about to create a route. So as you can see over here, I'm at Handy Park. So we're gonna start at this one Pokestop right here, which is Redford Community Center. So we're gonna start here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna click on our nearby, go over to routes, and there it is right there, create new route. So we're gonna create one right here. There's no routes over here at all, as this dog is barking. So let's click create new route. Go give us the instructions. So here we go. Step 1, select the starting point and end point. Walk between those points, name and describe your route. Seems simple enough. And then the route must be between 0.5 kilometers and 20, be in safe areas and not go through private property, and have a clear description and theme. And then create routes are submitted to Niantic for reviews and approval. If your route is rejected, you may be given a chance to edit and resubmit it. So here we go, let's create it. So we're going to start it off right here, which is the community center. Yes, so we're gonna start this right here. And then the endpoint is going to be, what do we want the endpoint to be? Yeah, we can make our endpoint, I guess, here. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna confirm and proceed. So let me see. You need a certain place, you select, you would record a route, you select yes. So now we start in the route. So now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna walk around this area. I'm gonna hit every single Pokestop, and then we're gonna get back to this point. So yeah, stay tuned. So I just got done creating my route, and as you can see over there, there's the message. Your route was successfully submitted for review. So I titled it Walking Around Handy Parks. So that's what it's called. And basically said you can check the status of your submission via the route section of your trainer profile at any time. You will be notified when a decision is made. Okay, so we just created or submitted rather our first route. And I used my daily adventure instance. Nothing spectacular happened there. So yeah, there's that. So let's take a look at this real quick, because I'm trying to figure out where do I go to see the, oh, right here. Okay, here it is. So yeah, walking around Handy Park. This is under review. So yeah, there you go right there. Bam, there it is. Okay, there you go. So that's how you see the status of the route that you created. And you also see the routes that I have taken right there, the U of M one. So there you go with that. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk about how I feel about the whole routes thing as a whole. So the word is that there were some bugs involved with routes. Now, I'm not sure they fixed them already before I even messed with it or not. But if they didn't, I didn't experience anything in terms of me exploring the route nor creating one. It was pretty much self-explanatory. Now, I will admit, I was confused about the starting point. I didn't realize that I had to go all the way towards the blue flag, which is a starting point, as opposed to me going towards the red/orange flag, which was the ending point. So there was that right there. But aside from that, like, there was no issues with routes for me. The only issue that I saw was that with the first route that I did, I need to test this more. I only did one route, I only explored one route. There was no Zygarde, I mean, there was only one Zygarde sale, excuse me. I only got one Zygarde sale from that route that I explored the day prior to this point right here, which is a major, major problem, especially since you need 250 Zygarde cells to basically change the form of your Zygarde from the dog form. Really, it's actually 300, because you need 50 to change it from the 10% form to the 50% form, and then you need another 250 to change it from the 50% form to the 100 form, which is 100% form, which is the Megazord form. So to get one per route explored is not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it at all. It should be random numbers, like between 5 and 10, you know, so people will still have to mess with routes more. But it seems more reasonable as opposed to just one per explore route. Now, in terms of me creating this route, I didn't see any. So there's that as well. So that's the only issue with the exploring route aspect. Now, in terms of creating it, I have no problems with it at all. It seemed simple to do. So once you get that feature, anybody can do it. Just pick a nice, good spot. Don't pick anything shady. You know, don't go, I highly recommend you don't walk through residential areas or neighborhoods. Even though this park is technically within a residential area, but because it's next to a civic center and next to some mini corporate building, I don't know what that is, it should be fine. But like, I would stay away from residential areas. That's including parks, especially small parks within residential areas. I would not advise you to create a route there. I would not advise you to create a route that involves alleyways. That's a major no-no as well. So there's that. And if you have to cross a lot of, you know, the street a lot, if you have to cross the street a lot, I wouldn't recommend you do that either because of traffic, obviously. So there you go. That's my thoughts on routes. I think it's good. You know, I had no problem with it. Again, the one Zygarde sale for my route, that's an issue. So they need to fix that. But aside from that, I had no problem with it. So I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all that said, y'all know this is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. And if you reach this portion of the video, I'm talking too fast. Leave in the comment section routes. Leave that in the comment section below. And if you reach this point, you should see 2 videos any second. My last video, and then, which involves some news actually. There's some news that dropped, and I'm gonna talk about it. That will be in my last video. So I'm gonna release 2 videos in one day. So don't miss that. Take care, y'all. See y'all next time. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Blue is the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite. But it's for the people and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.